What's hiding underneath things can be scary. Underwater, under your bed, especially what's under your carpet. Except when you get new carpet from Carpet One Floor and Home. After tearing up your old carpet, they'll vacuum and apply Health Annex antimicrobial to your subfloor, disinfecting and killing mold, mildew, and any remaining general awfulness. Carpet One Floor and Home goes the extra mile to protect you, your family, and your home. Carpet One Floor and Home in Columbia, making your home beautiful, guaranteed.
Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Tuesday, December the 15th. As I would say, it's a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you for putting a little bit of time aside with us this morning. Have a second cup of coffee with Radio Friends. I've got my buddy over here, Joe Dillard. We are socially distanced across the studio. Yes. Good to see you, Joe Dillard.
Yeah, good to see you.
I was sitting in here waiting for Joe to come in, and he is one of the happiest, jolliest people that you will ever meet. And I knew he was in the building because that studio door was open, and I could hear your laughter coming all the way down, all the way down the hall.
Well, I was telling him, Paul, that, the last time I was here, I had on my Hawaiian T-shirt.
Yeah.
This time I was going to wear my three-piece suit. Went to look for it, and there was a piece missing. The pants.
So what happened, Joe?
I don't know. This is important because my wife made me that three-piece suit.
So they're missing?
No.
Okay. I can never tell when you're telling the truth or if there's something coming out there. But Joe Dillard, I've had the pleasure of chatting with Joe on here many times. He's written, how many books have you written now?
Four.
Four?
Well, actually 3.5.
Okay.
Yeah, because I did, the first book I did was a Full Cup of Joe.
Right.
And then I did the Still Hooked, which was a history of the Missouri chapter of the American Fisheries Society.
Yeah.
Then I did the Blue Mountain Chronicles, which is a history of Blue Mountain, Missouri.
Right.
Then I had some more stories for A Cup of Joe, but not enough for a second cup.
Okay, so
I
just
added the new ones into the old ones, and they called it a Full Cup of Joe refilled.
Right, so you didn't drink the full cup.
Yeah, that's right.
You just poured a little bit out and got the coffee pot and filled some more up.
That's right, yeah.
And it's hot. It's hot there.
Yeah.
So how are the books going? Are they on the New York Times bestseller list?
I'm so glad you asked that. It's amazing. Well, not amazing, really. Amazing, I'm finding out how many people watch your show. I was at the recycling bin not too long ago. Mask on, guy come up. He said, "You wrote a Full Cup of Joe." I said, "Well, how'd you know that?" He said, "I watched the Paul Pepper show." And you told them that on your picture, the kids always said, when you're coming down this, look like a taxi cab coming down the street, both doors open because your ears stick out. And he identified me by my ears.
Is that right? I remember that segment. Didn't we showed your wedding picture?
Yeah.
We showed your wedding picture and your ears were sticking out. Yeah. And he recognized you with your mask on because your ears were sticking out?
That's what he said.
And there's that wedding picture again there, Joe.
Yep, there's the ears.
With your lovely wife. See, the thing is, Joe's the kind of person that you can just sit down and you can talk to this guy about anything at any time, and you can't help but laughing. That's why I love having you here.
Well, as soon as I left the recycling place, I went to Batteries Plus, mask on. The guy recognized me with my laugh.
From your laugh.
So books to both of them.
Okay. So wherever you go in town, people are listening to Radio Friends or watching, and they're recognizing you.
Always have a book.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So if you run into the guy and you wanted one of his books, you can make sure that he's got one or a whole pile in the trunk of his car. Is that right?
Yeah. And by the way, I wanted to tell you, I told you earlier that $3 of each sale goes to Relay for Life.
Oh, okay.
And that goes clear back to my first book. And my goal is 1,000, and I sent him a check the other day for 100, so that brings me up to $800. So I'm getting pretty close to my goal.
Yeah. So $3 of every sale goes to Relay for Life.
Right.
That's a cancer
because
fund.
I've survived 3 cancers now.
Yeah.
So far.
Did you ever take part in the Relay for Life walk?
Yes. So
did my mother.
Both here and in Jeff City.
Yeah, and that's such an inspirational time, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
When especially, I remember this had to be 20 years ago, when you lit the lanterns, and then they had the bagpipes
Right.
and played the bagpipes at sunset.
Yeah.
You were part of that,
Yep.
and the lanterns were for the survivors
Oh,
or
yeah.
for those who had not made it.
Right.
In
Yeah.
memory of them.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
So the Relay for Life, that's really it's a very special event and very emotional.
Right.
And I'm glad to know that you're donating for your book sales in
Yeah.
that. Okay, so go ahead and sell some more books here. We're almost out of time, Joe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, we got 3 minutes left here.
Well, I'm going to tell you a brand new story.
Yeah? Is it in one of the books?
No, it's brand new.
Oh.
Yeah. We have 2 garbage cans. This is called the case of the missing garbage can. We have 2 garbage cans. One of them is really a good one, has wheels with chrome hubcaps and high-performance mud flaps. Mm-hmm. The other one is an old beat-up thing that doesn't even have a lid on it. So I took the garbage that we had, put it in the new one, and the old one I had some refuse from the shed and put an old chair on top of it, hoping they would take it. Went down a little bit later, and that can was gone. And I started a rant immediately. I just couldn't go over here. I want my whole can back. Next week, come garbage time, went out in the garage, opened the lid. There was the old can inside. It was a windy day. They wanted to make sure it didn't blow away. I felt
So
like
that's a true story.
That's a true story. I felt like a fool.
Oh, so the trash collectors were being so nice, they put your old can inside of the new can.
So it wouldn't blow away.
That's nice. Now, that's a Cup of Joe story.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We may have to do that second cup yet.
Yeah, or maybe some hot chocolate.
Oh, I love that.
You got another story? And these are all true stories.
Oh, also, yeah. Well, the other story is the ultimate hunker. You know, I'm a king of the difference between a hunker and a squat. It's actually on the back of my book.
Which you just happen to have there.
Just happened to have there.
Yeah, okay.
And they are quite different.
Okay, I can see that by
Yeah,
looking
well,
at the picture.
The ultimate hunker, though, the hunker is when you lower your bum almost to the floor. We were having to tidy out in the back step, and we had this old chair, and my son said there's a rip in that. Well, I totally ignored it, sat down, went right straight down through it. And it's amazing. You can't get out. You just,
Right.
It's
You're
kind of like a
kinda
weighted
stuck there.
taco
You're
with your
stuck.
bottom. And thank God that my wife and my son were there, and they finally got me out of that chair.
Now, when was this?
Oh, it's about a year ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I tell you what, Joe, you got the Blue Mountain Chronicles.
Yeah.
That's available right now.
It is, uh-huh.
Where?
From me.
From you.
Yeah.
Okay. Or you've got the original Cup of Joe. Are you still
Nope.
selling? No.
Nope.
Oh, that's out of print now.
No. Well, yeah, it is. As far as I'm concerned, it is. Because, see, you get a twofer on this new one.
Okay.
You
So
get
the other
old
one is called what now?
It's a full cup of Joe, refilled with new stories.
The Full Cup of Joe refilled with new stories, and there you are on the cover pouring the new stories into the cup. And you can get it by sending to Joe Dillard at 3535 West Arbor Way, Columbia, Missouri. And $3 of every book sale goes to Relay for Life.
You bet.
Joe Dillard, thank you so much for coming by. It's
you.
always a pleasure having you here. You kind of lift my spirits, okay? And when you go out and about today, be sure to wear that mask. Drop me an email, pepperp@missouri.edu. Bye-bye.